On a day of traditions, it's time for one of my absolute favorite channel traditions that we've been doing for more than half a decade, our Thanksgiving Day turkey hunt. Happy Thanksgiving to all you out there who celebrate it. Hopefully you're all eating a ton of turkey and watching a lot of football. I know that's what I'm going to be doing. But this is our one hunt a year where we kind of try to hunt turkeys like is often done in real life. We have our shotgun, we've got decoys, we've got the calls. We're going to try to mostly hunt from the ground. We may use a blind here or there where they're set up. But hopefully we can get a couple good ones and maybe we can run into some other good stuff out here. And that is exactly what we're after. So we're going to walk up here and set up our decoys in a decent spot. Try to bring them in and see if we can take them out with the 16 gauge. So basically, I want to sit up there on the rocks. If we place our gobbler and hen decoys down here, essentially what they're going to do is act as a distraction and an attractant. So not only do they bring the turkey to them rather than to us where we're calling, they'll also make it a little tougher for the turkey to actually see us. So we don't have camouflage on. I forgot to mention I'm wearing my Thanksgiving Day vest. And those decoys are really going to help us for pretty much that exact scenario. And by the way, we're seeing another advantage of the decoys right now. This hen's sneaking in beside us, and rather than walking right to us and spooking, she's going to try to go down to the decoys. I actually just spotted that gobbler back there. Maybe we actually don't shoot her. I was going to just take her with the bow. That guy's pretty much an average sized bird, 35 to 45. I guess we'll just let him come in close. I don't know where that hen got to. Okay, finally, our gobbler's coming in, the hen's down there, and this does give us one other opportunity to try to kind of participate in a Thanksgiving Day tradition that we've had, and that is trying to hit doubles on turkeys. Now we need them to kind of cooperate. That's close. Probably want either her to spin around there, which she might, or for the gobbler to walk a little closer to her. I think we've had as high as a triple before, 3 gobblers in one shot if I'm not mistaken. And in this case, right there is gonna get it done. Had some patience there, otherwise I think we could have definitely screwed that up, but insta-dropped them both, which if I'm not mistaken, the triple that we got, we had to track 1 or 2. So our gobbler, next shot 23 meters with that 16 gauge 38 score, hopefully only up from here in terms of that. Looks like the hen we caught mostly in the body. No neck or head hits, still brought her down immediately. We can grab our decoys and we'll be on our way. Well, these guys have been sneaking in on us. No call at all until just a moment ago. There's a hen coming in on the other side. But maybe a chance at even a triple here? I think that one might have been kinda decent. There's 4 gobblers back there. And I don't think any of them are even gonna be above 50. Let's see what we can do though. My only concern, they're gonna go to the decoys, but I'm not sure that it's not gonna spook as it goes past the blind. So we're just gonna reload real quick and just kind of be ready. I think it's gonna spook. I wonder, can we get away with this? This seems like a terrible idea. Well, we did get away with it. So we still have a chance to get the others. Maybe somehow we get all 4. What I don't really want to do is just like shoot them all with a bow single file, because that's not really the point of this hunt. If we can double on these, which we did. Oh, I think we were late. That other guy ran through that gap. I still see him. Yeah, that's just going to be too far. I think we'll take our 3, doubled up twice already, and got to use the ground blind. So that's now 5 turkeys, 4 gobblers. Nothing very big. Hopefully we can run into a 60 plus somewhere along the line. Hard shot that one at 4 meters. I thought they'd spook closer than that to a ground blind. We'll take it. And then this guy, head and neck at 8 meters. Probably getting a little closer there than we will the rest of the hunt. And this one actually got neck and head as well at about 12.8 meters, 44 score. And I guess we ought to check. I'm pretty sure we were late with that shot. It doesn't show up in the video as much just because of kind of the way that video recording works with frames and everything, but there's extreme lag when you shoot a shotgun basically into the ground in Classic, and it makes it really tough to know if we hit anything, but I'm pretty sure that guy got away unscathed, and he wasn't big enough to go after and track, but not a bad deal stopping by the golden tree stand. Well, for some reason, there's a kind of decent bobcat out there. 7th and up to 25 kilo. And when he looked our way, I thought he had a pretty big skull, which would have a chance at least of going over 9. So my thought is, we'll try to stick with the theme here, grab buckshot, and maybe try to call him in and still take him with the 16 gauge. I mean, to me, that looks like he should go 9 plus or right about it. So we have our buckshot. Before he drops down there, just gonna blast him. And it turns out Thanksgiving is not about just acquiring turkeys for the dinner table. We also gotta protect the future turkeys from getting eaten. 20.5 kilo, gonna be right about there. 8.98 at a 1, 2, 3, 4 CSS. We'll take that. Not quite worthy of a trophy shot, but we'll take the bonus GM reward for sure. And the only potential negative is any turkeys around here are not around here anymore. Now that looks a little better. 60 to 70, that said. And the only question I have is this the gobbler that we're actually trying to bring in? The one that actually called, I think was up that way. Got a whitetail buck just kind of strolling by here as well. But I mean, with that score estimate, I think regardless we go ahead and take him with the shotgun. We'll try to let him get close enough, maybe we can at least watch around for longer and see if another one comes in. Coming down a steep hill like that, I could see him looping all the way around and dropping down where he is. So on top of trying to watch for any other turkeys that might be coming in, that's not the one, by the way. You can see that track he just left. I also want to make sure he gets down onto the road where we can get a decent photo. I don't see another bird. And I mean, when you spook turkeys in Classic, they don't really go that far. I think he just noticed us moving. So we're gonna pop him there, and we'll worry about the other one in a moment. Interesting the way that kind of worked out. Oh boy, I don't know if we can get him out into light. It's gonna be really close. Definitely gonna claim him from this side. Body shot, 17 meters. I don't know how we missed the head and neck. 64.6 though. Didn't even think it'd be that high scoring with the estimate not going above 70. I think this is just barely gonna work. I really like this. It's just tough to get the zoom right. We gotta almost take the photo as the camera's zooming out. But I like that we can see the long barrels of the 16 gauge. Pretty good look at the bird. And we know we have another one to go and try to get. So 64.6 I think he was, now our best here on Thanksgiving. And it was up that hill somewhere. I guess that would be his trail. So we can stick with it. Gonna go ahead and grab our decoys, and I'll make sure we didn't identify anything else. Actually, I think I did. That whitetail buck that walked by had grunted, though I'm thinking maybe I didn't identify it. Yeah, there's another bird, 8.7 to 10 kilo around here. And as I said, they don't go far. They'll sometimes fly 100 meters and then stand there. So basically, we just gotta take it slow, hit the locator a few times, see if he responds. I would say we made the right decision. This is the bird that we were actually after. 40 to 50, and he's probably going to be 45, 46, something like that, looking at the beard. Spurs are pretty average. And he has a good weight, 9.2 to 10 kilo, which is going to help him. But good thing we took the big one. We'll bring this guy in as well. And I would say 30 meters should be good enough. We'll pop up and try to get him before he goes behind that grass. A little far to the side there, but still got enough with the spread. And I think that's now our 7th bird, 6th gobbler if I'm not mistaken. This is about as far south as I was planning on going. We're going to maybe try to move around a little bit, see what else is down here, because we finally did get one good-sized bird. I'm curious, this had to be, it was a body hit. I thought maybe we clipped the neck or something. 43.7 score for him. Not terrible, all things considered, and a really short track. Luckily, locator worked, he gobbled, and we're able to set up and bring him down. By the way, you can probably see there on the Hunter Mate, this is a new thing as of about a week ago. They made it to where you can add 3 markers now on the map. I've been playing Classic for over 13 years, and it is the nicest thing. I mean, it hasn't really applied too much today, but the amount of times that we have, you know, maybe we're already tracking something that maybe we've spotted, we know it's good size, and we run across another heavy track, and we had to, in the past, draw on the map, make a little X, so we know to come back to that. Now, we leave a couple of markers, and it's no big deal. Well, ironically, I'm pretty sure this is the 4th bird from our golden tree stand blind group earlier. We killed the one with the bow and then got a double there. We're back in that area, and we had the rediscovered trail. I'm pretty sure that 35 to 45 score is what we had. And he's actually there at 42. I think if we can see, we should be able to get a lethal hit at that range. That hit him. Hopefully it's going to be a lethal hit. First one that we haven't had actually drop. And I do believe he did eventually drop out of the sky. So we're going to collect our decoys here real quick. And I do think that's probably going to be our last kill of the video. I like to keep these holiday videos somewhat short because I know some of you guys are probably sneaking away from your family right now to watch this. And while I really appreciate that, I definitely don't want to keep you there for 20, 30 minutes, whatever a video could end up being. So we're going to try to figure out where he dropped. Looks like he ended up down in this little dip right here. Not going to be huge by any stretch. 9.3 kilo, 42 score. And at least we did get one big one at 64. Can't ask for much more than that. We spotted, counting hens, probably right about 10 birds. 1 kill was a bobcat, killed 8 birds, 7 gobblers. Not too bad for a quick little hunt here on Whitehart Island. So once again, happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there that celebrates it. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.